Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this three-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Willie Winters is our man to watch. And what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Time now for a look at the Rays starting nine. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He currently leads the American League in batting average, and a big reason for that is the approach.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the one. EK, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over .550, so I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have an impact on this game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weak chopper up the line. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Yeah, Matty. Evan Longoria has always been a reliable third baseman. That's his natural position. He won multiple Gold Glove awards in his career. You can always count on him to make the difficult stops. Still has a great arm, too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, guys, he's a very solid umpire. Well respected for the strike zone he calls and the consistency he brings to the job.
Hot shot to third. Longoria's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Greg Bird will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. There, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, catcher, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Here's the first pitch to him. Shot toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. One away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira will stand in, and as you can see, he's now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Yeah, you know, it's not always easy to pick up the baseball in one of these bright, sunny days. But he shades his eyes well, and he puts this one away for the second out.
Smoke toward third. taken in by Longoria. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankees. Andres Blanco will stride in now. Pitch inside. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bonifacio moves over, makes the play, one away.
Batting ninth.
Didi Gregorius will stand in.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether. Hey, if you like a good pitcher's duel, it looks like we've got one brewing right here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third, and both of these guys look like they have their good stuff.
Jacoby Ellsbury will dig.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Carlos Beltran will step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hit hard to short. Miller's got it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting,
Alex Rodriguez stands in. He's 0 for 1. He'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. They had him perfectly set up for the fastball in. They worked the outer part of the plate for 3 straight pitches, and then they bust that fastball right on the inside corner to get the strike.
Greg Bird is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. In the hole, 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 4 full. The Rays lead it 1-0. Brian McCann will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Stepping in, Mark Teixeira, his last at 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Line softly toward the hole, but gloving it down there at third is Longoria. Quick reactions that time, and the inning is over. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They still trail 1-0. Andres Blanco will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes.
1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
1 away. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Well, Matt, they're near the top of the league in that category. As you can see right here, when your team ERA is that low, it definitely takes the pressure off the offense a little bit. More importantly, it gives you a chance to win.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location. But, he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0. Carlos Beltran steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the... And a swing and a miss that time by Beltran, and he's set down on strikes for the first out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him is he's currently leading the American League in that category. So he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and
swing and a miss by A-Rod, so he becomes a strikeout victim here.
well, what's the best way to make sure that cleanup guy doesn't get to hit with runners on base? How about back-to-back strikeouts? That'll do the job.
Standing at game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Brian McCann will start things out here for the Pinstripers. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout attack as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will stand in, and he likes... That's lifted the other way out to left. Jennings on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our strike. Line toward the gap in left center. Jennings is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Andres Blanco, as they'll look to arch the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Brad Boxberger is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this. Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday night baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Tampa Bay Rays. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Willie Winters is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise.
Leading off for Texas,
Delino
taking 3 of the first 4, so they've had it going here. No question about that.
And he takes strike 3 called on the curveball that time, and there's your first out of the evening. And a moment now to have a look at Jeff Bannister's Texas Rangers. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He leads his team in home runs, and they really rely on that power to help them put runs on the board.
Now at the plate, Odor.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Around second now, heading for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple. Adrian Beltre will get his first opportunity. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very
late, and the count remains 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Texas. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Prince Fielder makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. From the stretch. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Line to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
And you know, normally when you see a play like this, you figure if this guy's all the way out into the outfield like he is right there, you figure he's already in the shift. But actually, this is all range right there. He's way out on the outfield grass, and he's able to gather this thing up and make the play from a tough angle, too.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner. Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The average right at 280 coming in. 13 home runs. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and
on the black. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rangers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Elvis Andrus now to. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
And I can tell you, from facing guys like this my whole career, you may think you're getting a curveball, but when a guy's throwing in the high
ball here, no balls and a strike. High, it's even at 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Corona fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman,
Odor digs in here, hit a triple his first time around.
Yeah, he already got to show off those.
To 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still down 3-0. Adrian Beltre is ready here as we begin the tied 0-2 now.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in MLB history to hit 400 home runs. He's in some pretty remarkable company.
Woodward.
Looks like it is, but it isn't.
Grounded to third. Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left.
First baseman, number 8.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the slugging the count. 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down. Mitch Moreland is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rays are in front, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Shin-Soo Choo, and they'll
chip away.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. Around first is Choo on his way to second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Josh Hamilton. He looked and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting number 1, shortstop
Elvis Andrews, a little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
center fielder number 3.
Delino DeShields, 2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Rougned Odor will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind. Adrian Beltre will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that's
Focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
on the ground up the middle. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 4.
Ryan Woodward digs in with scissor empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out to right field. Dickerson has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Tampa Bay leads this one 8-1. Mitch Moreland is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you're facing a pretty.
We'll do it again on 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there.
Choo is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. He's really been a difference maker on the mound.
Boy, he is putting on
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rangers set down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Elvis Andrews will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free.
performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Tough play for Longoria. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Rougned Odor will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting
2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Rays 8 and the Rangers 1. Adrian Beltre will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of
happen these days very often.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. Brian Woodward.
You have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set...
Back to him, and that's off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Mitch Moreland strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget